All practice pages and other materials for learning cursive are available at my Teachers Pay Teachers store at www.teacherspayteachers.com/store/Ann-Fosnight. Learning cursive. Lesson 58, capital X. Woohoo! We're looking at our last cursive capital X. When we compare printed X to cursive X, we definitely can see a similarity. We have the slant and we have the connectors, but we also have the X. X marks the spot. When we write a capital X in cursive, we see that it's very similar to a lowercase x in cursive. We begin between the midline and the headline with an overcurve, but then it goes towards the right for the slant and the undercurve, same as with lowercase. We pick up our pencil and decide where we need to write so that we will cross it right at the midline. So we have the overcurve between the midline and the headline that slants towards the right slightly and ends in an undercurve, and then we cross it. Now our other capitals like Q and T and F and H and K that are two-part, we do the whole letter all at once. For example, a T, first part, second part. But on capital X, because it connects, we wait till we finish the word before we cross. I am sure you are ready to complete the capital X practice page. You're sitting up straight, you have a good slant, your desktop's neat, and you've written your name at the top of the page. Our model for X shows that we make the candy cane curve toward the right with an undercurve, and then we cross it at the midline. Go ahead and practice on the training wheel letters. Capital X, we pick up our pencil and cross it when we've finished. We have our overcurve and a slant slightly towards the right and an undercurve. We pick up our pencil and cross it at the midline when we're finished. When you've practiced it with the training wheels to train your hand, go ahead and try it on your own. Start between the midline and the headline. Slant slightly towards the right and make an undercurve. And then cross it at the midline. Overcurve, undercurve, cross at the midline. Capital X is a letter that connects. So we have our overcurve, undercurve, into an overcurve, into an undercurve. And we have to make sure we cross them both in their middles. Overcurve, undercurve, overcurve, undercurve. Cross them at the middle. Zarissa, we would write it all the way, neatly doing all of our strokes. And when it's finished, it's time for dotting and crossing. Same with Xavier, Xylia, Ximena, Zwan, or Zachary. If you have an X for your name, go ahead and choose one to cross out and write your name in instead. Trace all of them and write them beside. If they fit more than 2 times, go ahead and write them extra times. It's our last capital letter practice page.